weirdly enough, of all genres, rap is one that rewards you for consistency the most.
You think so?
You may drop the best album that nobody's ever heard, but if you drop 6 decent albums in a row, more people are going to notice that.
I love consistency.
I think as rappers, we need to stop trying to operate like pop stars.
No, 100%.
Even then, the way you measure your success as a rapper isn't in the same way. Our success as rappers is, a lot of it is cultural capital.
Even when I was at uni, I was thinking, oh, you know what, I'm going to get a 9 to 5 and I'm a joke as well. I thought that was the money glitch to life. I was thinking legal, illegal, da-da-da-da. Didn't really work out. Yeah, I got convicted and after I couldn't really get a job.
Alright, cool. I'm here with the man himself, Tay Jordan, the flyest guy ever around.
I don't know about ever around, but shit, I'm definitely, my wings are spread.
Alright, you already know the first question I'm going to ask you.
Talk to me, man.
You got a tune called Max B. Max B is now free.
Free.
That's got to mean a lot to you, right?
Bro, yeah, no, that's one of my goats, man. I've been waiting a long time. Every year it's, he's coming home this year. I was one of them people believing it, spreading the news. Max B's coming home.
On the internet.
Yeah, he coming home September, coming home da-da-da-da. Yeah, so for him to be home now, I know the music's going to be slapping, man.
I mean, it's funny because Max B, since being home, has been everywhere but home.
Everywhere but home, and he don't even know what his bed looks like.
How's he ended up linking up with Central C?
Yeah, no, I saw that, man. Yeah, bro, them lot tapped in, bro. Yeah, he's probably linking up with everyone right now.
Who knows? All I know is Jim Jones is pissed off right now.
He must be.
He's vexed.
He most definitely must be, man.
Alright, them cameras gonna end up in his face. You gotta forget what English is.
You
gotta forget how to speak the language.
Real. Nah, I feel like no one's gonna even ask him.
No, that's just gonna piss him off more though.
Yeah, I remember.
That's one thing that man hates. He hates being ignored.
You know what? I feel like when his name got brought up before back in the day, all them interviews and whatnot, he'd just say, cut the questions. And that. Yeah, man.
He didn't want to play the game. What would you like to see in terms of like new music from Max B? Like me, I would love to hear like a Max B, Steve Stovegott like Cooks, a whole tape from the two. That would be so cool.
That would be crazy. But you know what? I've been kind of tapped into his music anyway because he's been releasing.
Yeah.
In Penn, he had a song with Dave East and Cameron and more joints and so I know he's still definitely got tapes in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, beyond all the standard people, the Alchemist and Harry Fraud.
Yeah.
Man, I want to see him on some Cardo shit or something.
Yeah. Because like there's so many different ways because even before he was in prison, he was quite versatile anyway.
Most definitely.
Now with a lot of the new soundscape of what US hip hop looks like, there's so many directions he could go in.
100%.
Just makes it so exciting.
Bro, I pray that he just sticks to the Max B we know, man. I don't want to hear him on no Jersey or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't want to hear him on like a...
No drill.
Nothing, I don't want to hear that. I literally don't want to hear that.
Most definitely.
I don't want him to be like trying to jump on with like Yeet or something.
I'm telling you, man.
No.
I'm telling you. But
it would be so wrong.
No, 100%.
Like a Max B Gunner tune would just be wrong.
You know what? Yeah, I feel like there's an angle there, a little play.
You think?
Yeah. But if you're talking Max B, Ice Spice and them things there, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Uzi.
It could be a bit of a viral. But I guess like it's interesting because we've seen a lot more of the UK audience take more of an interest in US hip hop and them taking interest in us.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Both ways, right?
Most definitely.
And I think there's one element where we have a cultural understanding, and specifically with New York, right? And I think it's so interesting where a lot of people confused being like, oh my God, why are all these UK people being like, oh my God, Max B is free? How do we care about who Max B is? But we're very culturally connected.
No, 100. What, are they surprised that we know who Max B is?
Yeah, they're like surprised that we know who Max B is. It's like, no, we're quite culturally connected. Like a lot of the hip hop we grew up listening to as kids was New York rap for the most part. right?
I remember some of my older friends had the Max B DVDs and that, all the Barbershop DVDs and whatnot. The New York connection's been there from Wadi. I remember we had I remember seeing that Cameron Hood movie. They were set. That's just. I thought it was just normal.
Even then, like, I think there's a video of Jay-Z in like this like Ford Focus or something.
In the ends.
He was in Clapham or something. It was in somewhere in South.
In
like early 2000s.
No, real,
And it's just like, it's so intertwined.
That's what I'm saying. Plus, what SAS were over there, the UK diplomats and whatnot.
Pretty much,
So,
I think it's one of the reasons why with earlier this year we had the whole Skepta, Joyner Lucas, US versus US battles. I just thought the whole thing was a waste of time and a bit embarrassing.
But I wasn't really my cup of tea. I thought it was kind of corny.
I thought it was so unnecessary. Because it's more like, I don't want to do this clashing thing. Half the matchups that he put together, I want them on songs together.
Yeah, no,
I'd rather see a collab.
You know what? For me, even if it's like a diss situation, a clash situation, for me, if there's no animosity, I've just never, it's never been my cup of tea, man.
Even if it's for the sport, fine. But if you're just randomly trying to conjure this out of nowhere, it just feels a bit,
a little bit contrived, man. Yeah, most definitely. But even with me for the sport, maybe I'm a laid back guy. Like, to me, it's never really appealed to me like that, man. If it's issues, it's issues.
I mean, moving on to probably the more important part of this, or the better part of this, what are some US, UK hip hop collabs specifically that you would want to see?
That I'd want to see.
Like for me, for example, like Rome Streets randomly said that Cass is Dead is his favorite UK rapper, and I'm like, I would love.
Wait, who's his favorite UK rapper?
Cass is Dead.
Okay, that would be amazing.
And I'm like, that would be nuts.
100%.
Like, what else do I want to see?
What do I want to see? Man, I ain't gonna lie, Novelist and Jay Worthy was a link up I saw needed to happen. They got joints together. They got joints together, man. But that's a link up I needed to see happen. But I ain't gonna lie, Nov's got songs with bare my favorite US rappers.
Oh damn!
So I just love seeing that connection, man. Yeah. But I feel like, who do I want to see, man?
I feel like Young's Teflon could really rub shoulders with quite a few.
Definitely.
Even the more like abstract ones. So like a navy blue.
Nah, 100. I want to see Jadasea and Mike. A Jadasea and Mike project. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure they got 1-2 songs together, but I want to see a tape with them. I want to see UK-US tapes.
Yeah. Like it was something that it's people are so many, like people in the industry have also talked about wanting to see it happen, but haven't quite pulled it together.
Yeah, bro, everyone's just mad stingy with tapes. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Or just giving out a feature, because like a Blade Brown Dave East song would be immaculate.
I saw they got Blade Brown Benny. I saw they got Potter Paper. Was it Mozzie and I don't even know.
Yeah, he was that Snoop Dogg song.
Yeah, there's the connections there, man. But I want to see more projects.
If you could go like ghoulish and violent, give me Snap Got Porn and Casanova.
Okay.
That song would just tear up the streets.
Yeah, you ain't even lying, man. I'm saying, ooh.
There's so many
avenues. I know, but there's just a million avenues, man.
Yeah. Like even when you put the production sides together,
100%.
If you put Conductor in a room with Khan's Hill.
Oh my days, most definitely. You know what I want to hear though, for sure? UK man with like a full collab project with like just one artisty producer, like a Alchemist. You feel me? Like a Young's Teflon Alchemist project, a Pot Paper Alchemist project.
Yeah.
Blade Brown, I don't know, Harry Fraud or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Just something a little bit avant-garde.
Yeah. I think it's interesting that someone you've actually ended up working with, Afro Surrealist.
Yeah.
He's kind of looking to fill that space, because even then in the UK, I thought before he unfortunately passed away that Javon was going to be the one to do it.
Okay, rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace. But I thought Javon was going to be the one to do that, and unfortunately he passed away. But I think Afro Surrealist could be a producer in the UK that could fill that spot.
Easily, 100%, man. Me and Afro, I think we even spoke about him producing me and him doing a project. Yeah. But see me, I'm the type of guy I just want to mash out joint projects with all the producers I've messed with, all the artists I've with. Yeah, like I'm a big collaborative man. I'm a big project man.
Yeah, and I think, do you think that's what holds the UK back specifically then? We're very protectionist over our work. We don't just let things be free.
Definitely. Even me, like I've made so much music that for whatever reason I've not let see the light of day.
Yeah.
Like I got a joint project with Sonny Jim, fully produced by Sonny Jim in the pipeline. Me and Londo, me and da-da-da-da. But
Londo, nice.
Yeah. Me and Vassetti James. But yeah, sometimes all the
voices in your ear just holds a hostage.
I'm telling you, yeah. So I feel like the UK is not really caught up in that regard. But for me, that's a massive play. Like, they got whole scenes built around it in the US, man. Like,
and I think in a way, sure, a lot of people complain that, there's not so much of a rollout to a lot of these tapes. But I think that only really matters when you're super commercial and you're really going for chart toppings, especially when hip hop being out of the charts. I like how it's just given hip hop artists the freedom to say, screw a rollout. We've got a really good tape. We need one lead single, good cover art, give me a couple interviews, and that'll do. Here's the music.
Definitely, 100%.
And you know that we've got hip hop artists dropping like 2-3 projects a year now, and I like it. I think it's pretty cool. You know, who's just kind of notorious for the moment? Who's just dropping like 5 times? Rock Marciano.
Rock Marcy. That's what I'm saying. They got a whole, their whole underground industry is just built. Their whole underground circuit is just built like that. Like you'll have Larry June dropping 4 or 5 projects a year. Currency, Rock, Jay Worthy. Yeah. And then they'll like do a joint project with one producer. They'll all have their time to do.
Thinking about but what elaborate rollout am I going to do across social media with it? No, I'm just dropping it. And then I'll do whatever interviews I can and 100. As and when I can.
And it works.
And
it works. Slow, incremental progress. Yeah. Undeniable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what would we have to do to get more artists in the UK to try and think in that way? And is there any reasons maybe that why it couldn't work for us? Is there anything about infrastructure to say that couldn't work for us, or we just not tried it?
It would work for us. There's people that have done it. Joe James, I'm sure he had a couple years.
To be honest,
and he elevated during that time.
Yeah,
like to me, it's a strategy that works for sure, and it's definitely one that I'm employing next year. Yeah, the only reason I didn't this year, I had issues with paperwork and that whole thing, but now I'm fully free, fully indie, stepping out.
Especially like we're having like a new SoundCloud era as well, so it could be a case where like we could be going back to old days where everyone's just dropping EPs on SoundCloud every like 4 months, 3 months.
You know what, man? I feel like the SoundCloud thing's a small...
It's a small thing in the big picture,
Yeah, I don't think it's going to get big like that. It might do. I might be wrong, but...
You never know. But I think even then, like, you can still run the same game off TikTok, but you don't have to it doesn't have to be a whole established rollout.
No, definitely. Yeah, 100%.
It could be like, here's the tracks to tease, here's the album, I will do this 3 times a year.
100%, but I'm gonna have to see what works, man.
Yeah, I think there's just different ways of figuring out how it's gonna work.
Most definitely.
You know, and I think if you have a younger audience, maybe you have to be a bit more active on social media. But they're very much gonna be happy with 3 projects from you a year.
Yeah, 100%, man. For me, like, it's hard being a fan of someone that doesn't release much music or that's bare stingy or 1 project every few years. Some people can wait that long. Me, I won't care after like 3-4 months, I'll be real.
Yeah, I think it's hard being a fan of someone who like drops a project and then vanishes for 4 years. Like nothing, you don't hear from them. Like being a Frank Ocean fan must be like terrifying.
Yeah, terrifying, heartbreaking. Who have I?
Like Rihanna stands, like out of all stands, most stands have very delusional, harmful ideas. The only delusional ideas that Rihanna stands have is that she's actually going to drop
No,
music again.
100%.
I'm sorry, but they're so delusional. That woman is retired. Okay,
They're waiting for that train that's never coming, man. That's
it's
dark.
never coming. It's dark.
Dark. It's good on this side, man. My people feeding me, pause. My people feeding me, making sure I'm well-fed music. See me, I can pull out my phone right now. Someone I'm a fan of dropped a tape Friday.
Yeah.
I love consistency.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I think we struggle with as rappers. But I think, weirdly enough, of all genres, rap is one that rewards you for consistency the most.
You think so?
Yeah, I think more people will notice consistency. For example, you may drop the best album that nobody's ever heard. But if you drop 6 decent albums in a row, more people are going to notice that.
No, you ain't even lying. But you know what? I feel like the less DIY genres, they're not allowed to drop like that. They're not allowed to be consistent. They're waiting on checks and OKs and
so many rubber stamps on so many different things.
Exactly.
So like obviously pop artists can't really operate in that sort of way.
But we can. We got no excuse. Or independent artists can. So boy,
maybe that's the
time to
thing.
just run
Maybe
with it.
that's the shtick. I think as rappers we need to stop trying to operate like pop stars.
No, 100%.
Because I think in a way, because when we've been rapping for commerce and commercial success, we're trying to be in the same spaces and market our metrics for success in the same way that you would a pop star. But we have to realize, no, we're not pop stars.
No, 100%, man. It's from the dirt. It's from the ground. So
Even then, the way you measure your success as a rapper isn't in the same way. Our success as rappers is, a lot of it is cultural capital.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
Like even then, even if you're not necessarily a street rapper, it's still the case of, are the streets fucking with you? Can you go to whatever area and put on a show?
Yeah, most
right?
definitely.
Because some cases we've got more and more rappers that it's like you have millions of streams and you can barely shell out a 200 capacity venue.
100%. But you know what? I've kind of, within recent time, been trying to put less value on who's rocking with me, and just rock with who's rocking with me. You feel me? If it happens to be Billy from Shropshire, me and Billy, come fuck with me, man. Come fuck with me, man. Come shop with me. Let's get right.
But he's invested in who you are because you've really painted that story.
100%. Yeah. Definitely.
I think I think in a way that's just very real rap of you, in a way.
No, for real. Growing up, I used to proper want the streets to mess with me. Like, I'm waking up thinking, like, if I don't do this, if I don't look this way, if I don't have rare tear, then, I just thought, I don't even, these people don't even buy records, man. These people don't buy merch, don't buy Let me just do what I like, and whoever messes with it. Yeah.
I feel like that very much blends into your sense of style and like, generally just how you dress and fashion. It's very like self-assured. It never blends. It always stands out. It's always,
what? I thought I was in the background. Like, I thought I was kicked back and shit. One of my brothers, I thought I was like hidden off, quiet. Then one of my brothers said, "Bro, you're 6'4" with a Jericho." Yeah, that's
you got Jerichos in November, bro.
Yeah, for real. Shirt on
with the wavy shirt.
I'm telling you, man.
You were never been a fade in the
blenders. Factually. You know what? I thought about cutting my hair just so that I can blend into the background, man. Too easily made. But I'll keep rocking with it.
Yeah, I feel like that's really reflecting in a lot of your music in terms of how it very much just stands in the landscape, bro. It's like, I don't even care what the current landscape of things looks like. This is what I want to make right now.
I'm telling you, I don't even know what the current landscape is, to be honest.
Who else, what other artists out there in the UK would you really want to just pull into your world? Like that.
Man, I want to bring like Young Tef and that whole like street element. Yeah, oh my days.
Rap crowd, they could really do well
You know, some Benny Banks.
Yes.
Benny Banks.
Especially when he's a bit more operational now, isn't he?
Definitely, man. We've been speaking, but no, again, I need to just
pull them all over.
Come fuck with me, man.
Because they would all fit so well.
Yeah,
and I think that would be the beginning of the bridge that we were talking about between, like, specifically New York hip hop and US hip hop. I think, yeah, that would be such an easy bridge.
100%.
To draw and to build.
To be honest, that whole, like, world of UK rap, I feel like that stemmed from what's going on in New York at the time with all the everything from the beats and the sounds. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because even then, the similarities are because we were rapping on those New York rap type beats. Even back then, that's where we were pulling the influence of. It just makes so much sense culturally.
A million. And you know what? That's kind of the pockets, the we're in when we rap on like rap beats. We use the New York kind of pockets and rhyme schemes anyway, just from that era.
Because even then, like, the rappers that we would have grown up listening to then, or they would have grown up listening to then, would have been like, what, Fabulous,
Jada Kiss. I'd say D Block and Dipset.
Yeah.
And like Nas and da. If you listen to all of the UK rap from, say, the 2000s, it will all be those pockets used, them rhyme schemes.
Like Papoose, for example, would have been a big one as well.
Until, I'd say, gigs came around.
Yeah.
Then created that, like, slow flow. Then everyone jumped on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, everyone was using the New York rhyme schemes for sure.
For a long time,
Most definitely.
Because even then, when you go back to, like, somewhat pre-gigs, so, like, PDC, Mashtown, those times, you can definitely hear it.
Yeah, 100%.
You can definitely hear it.
100%. Even me, when I rap, like, my influences come from the UK era. So everything from the Teflons and Joe Blacks and Benny Banks, which comes from da. So
yeah, I think it makes sense because I think you take the more elaborate parts of a lot of the rhyming schemes from our scene. Like, I think Joe Black was really the beginning of a bit of, like, sophistication when it comes to, like, street rap and the rhyme schemes and the flows.
You know what though? I feel like I've always kept it mad simple though. Like,
you think?
I feel like I stopped using complex rhyme schemes a while ago. Like, I literally walk in the booth, I don't even think about it anymore. I just say what I need to say, black out, and then ta-da, song made.
I feel like, weirdly enough, it must be that the technicality is just instinctual to you because it still comes across in places.
Okay, you know what? That's good to hear. That's good to hear because now I'm just about keeping it simple, easily digestible, without even thinking about it too tough.
Yeah, I feel like this project that you've got up and coming, there is quite a lot of that showcases that all around, but it also showcases a lot of your musicality because what you're doing on the hooks for a couple of these, I feel like you've taken a lot of attention towards, like, choruses.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like, that's definitely, to me, the hook is the whole, like,
it's the glue
of the song. Yeah, the most important part. I was also on a lot of the production as well. Like, I was on a lot of the instruments, the earbuds put me onto earbuds. He produced, I think, everything par one song. He put me onto this one computer machine called The Virus. I can't even remember, but it's got all of the synths loaded into machines, some hardware. Yeah, so I was just doing my thing on that. Yeah, so a lot of the ad prod, so there was a lot of music.
What, so you have the synths synced up to a pad?
Oh, no, it's a separate hardware machine. Like
with its own, it's like keys?
Internal, it's got its internal sounds and you twist knobs and da till it sounds hard.
That's cool.
And you just lace that, man. I was feeling like Dr. Dre in that bitch. I went into Outrun knowing exactly what I wanted. I wanted it mostly 80s samples, almost raw flips.
Is Outrun a reference to what I think it's a reference to?
It's a reference to the game Outrun.
That's why I was wondering.
It's a reference to the game Outrun. When I was making the first couple beats, I was thinking, damn, this sounds like it should be an Outrun.
Yeah.
We couldn't
very distinctive soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm telling you. then yeah, just run with it. Sounds like some luxury old school cars and fly women. So yeah, we just running with that angle.
I feel like I am a big sucker for music concepts and album concepts inspired by video games, and I think people should really go for it more. Like
100.
Beep Summer does a lot of it as well.
Yeah, he does.
With his stuff.
He
I
does.
think if you were gonna do one, so outside of Outrun, one game I'd love you to try and tackle is Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition.
Okay, you know what? Midnight Club 3. I can't even remember.
It's like 2000s R&B and hip hop.
I'm gonna have to play the game, listen to it, and take it in.
Because the soundtrack is still on there. Because I remember it's like Lil Wayne, Go DJ, Manny Fresh, them kind of tunes.
Okay, we say mostly Southern.
Yes,
I see.
Mostly Southern R&B and rap.
I could get down to that for sure, man.
Yeah, because that is a cool soundtrack. I really always loved that soundtrack.
I'm gonna take it in.
There's a couple Birdman tunes on there as well.
Yeah, you know, also it's fully just a Southern sound. Yeah. No, to be fair, that was the main thing at that time.
South was
Yeah, no, they was definitely on top. Man, yeah, one day I might do a little, do a little something.
It kind of just shows that you can really draw influences from absolutely anywhere.
Oh, most definitely.
And people just shouldn't limit themselves.
Yeah, no, there is no limit. I was gonna say the sky is the limit. Fuck it, we going for space, man. Shit, if I wanted to do a ballet influenced album, I'ma do that.
Screw it. Because even then, West Side's Guns albums are mostly influenced by wrestling.
Wrestling, exactly.
You know, what happened with him with the WWE, I think that's a massive shame. You know, he's put such a spotlight on WWE, and they walked him out.
You know what? I'm not even tapped into that. What happened? And I didn't even know he was actually working with them.
Yeah, he was doing stuff with like WrestleMania and all sorts.
What was he doing?
I don't know, but I think they had something going on. Between them.
Okay.
But yeah, he has so many wrestling references.
Nah, he does.
TNA, WrestleMania.
That's hard that he was working with them.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's what I'm saying, man. There ain't even no limit to this shit.
Yeah, it really isn't. Well, one thing that you've been talking about is that you're now pretty much fully independent. So what does that mean for you? Does that mean you're releasing under your own imprint, or are you kind of just self-releasing everything, no label, and just pulling a team together as and when you can?
See me, I'm so happy to do stuff, no label. I feel I've got my team here.
Okay.
We're just ready to run with it, man.
Yeah.
What more do you need outside of producers and videographers? As far as I'm concerned, they're the heartbeat of this thing.
Yeah. As long as you can make content to put out from the music, and then you got someone to produce it, and then you just need some form of distributor, whether it be...
Yeah, that's it, man. I'm happy
to get into platforms.
That's it. See me, I'm rocking with Ditto, keeping it rocking like Elvis Presley, man. We're going for this. Yeah, I'm happy with them.
You ever thought about doing any sort of direct-to-consumer stuff? Because a lot of that is becoming more popular these days.
You know what?
And a lot of smaller artists are...
That's the angle I'm going to run with next.
Yeah.
More vinyls, merch, being in places, man. I'm trying to get an ice cream van.
Yeah.
See me, I'm stacking for, I'm trying to get gold Daytons, the lowrider rims.
Oh, damn,
Yeah.
Because that would really look the part, wouldn't
it? That's what I'm saying. I want to rent an ice cream van, put my Daytons on the ice cream van, Big Worm, do an activation. Yeah, just some cool shit like that.
Do you know what it is? I feel like it's interesting how sometimes new problems require old solutions.
No, facts.
Because was that not what we were doing in 2009? Is that not what JME was doing, driving all around wherever, putting out CDs of the Serious tape?
100%.
And now we've gone
trunk model.
Do you know what I mean?
The boot model. Yeah. No,
and now we're going back to that, and it's working for a lot of people.
It really is. There's millionaires made off that all over the globe. Like Rock Marciano and are doing that right now.
Yeah. They're still doing.
Sonny Jim's running that up right now.
Yeah, just out the trunk of the car, just whip around everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, if your fan base is there, I'll be there.
You know what? Going back to UK-US collabs, people don't know Sonny Jim and MF Doom.
Yeah.
Man, them fools got a track together, man. Rest in peace, MF Doom. That shit's crazy. That's crazy. The bridge has always been there.
Yeah, the bridge has always been there.
It might not be there in the mainstream, but
Yeah.
There for sure, man.
Yeah, but I think it only really matters that it exists on the rap side, because
No,
rapping.
that's it. Oh no, I mean the rap mainstream, but no.
Not so much in the rap mainstream, because everyone kind of is upholding to the label over masters.
Oh yeah,
and,
no, 100%.
So you're kind of a bit constricted how you move, but now you're a lot more nimble. You can kind of decide, okay, this project we're gonna try and see if we can get some rollout bits.
And from now I'm out the trunk. Cause I'm about to link up with dude from Piff Gang hit me up, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Nick Bam. How can I move like I don't? Yeah, no, Nick Bam hit me up saying, yo, like, we gotta get these vinyls. Like, I know Scout from Piff Gang does all of the clothing designing and whatnot. He's like, yo,
because even then, like the necklace you're wearing, that emblem is very iconic.
That's what I'm saying.
And that all over all sorts of different types of merch, it would be really cool.
I'm telling you, yeah. So we're just trying to make sure everything's correct for people to come shop with us, man.
Yeah. Are you fed up with A&Rs that don't want to do their jobs, to do any sort of artist development? Hire me, I'm cheap. Hi, I'm Ed Rance. So I'm launching a music consultancy business that's supposed to help you be able to build the artistic skills that your record label can't be asked to teach you, but wants to take 50% of your royalties off. I'm cheap. I'm only £30 an hour. Take a look on our website and our landing page and have a look on my Calendly for what's available and see if I can help you. Let's do some law building.
Law building, man.
What is the beginnings of Tay Jordan? Because maybe we don't want Tay Jordan to be a mystery. So where does Tay Jordan begin?
You know what? Man, I feel like growing up, my dad was a producer. Not many people know this.
Oh, okay.
He's a music producer, independent as well, but he worked with bare people like Leona Lewis.
Oh, okay, damn.
Yeah, she'd be at the crib just recording in his studio. The Sugababes would be at the crib babysitting me and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
The original ones. So I'd just be around, just, you feel me, soaking up all the games. And just watching, wanting to do my thing. Then obviously grime started to become a big thing.
Yeah.
When I was, I want to say like 7, 8, 9, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had my little bars, my little notebook.
Everyone had the
in
pen
school
and
was
pad.
rapping. Yeah.
Everyone had a 16 at school.
Everyone had a 16. I had a couple stolen ones, man.
Oh, no.
A couple stolen ones.
It's all right, man. Everyone did it, bro.
In fact, changed the name and shit. I remember I had these bars, right, talking about guns. Oh, my name's T-Flame. Badder than D-Game. See me in a picture, I look D-same. Better run when I draw for the gun.
I pull it.
Yeah. My mum saw the paper now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Yeah. My mum saw the paper. She ripped that shit in half.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Talking about, maybe if you focus more on your school books than these shit lyrics, then da-da-da-da.
That was so bad.
I said, alright. I remember my little Motorola at the time. Maybe it wasn't even a Motorola. My phone. My ringtone was just me rapping to the thing.
Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I was feeling myself, boy. Yeah. Then she ripped it up. I think I just stopped rapping for time.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Then I started singing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I proper wanted to. I was a proper fan of like neo soul and things of that nature. So I started doing my thing.
Like D'Angelo.
Exactly. Then I was flopping at school. Like my highest grade at GCSE was a C, right? But all I wanted to do was just music. Like in some capacity, I wanted to go study music at Harris South Norwood at the time.
Okay.
Then my parents were not hearing that. Even though my dad was a producer, he was like, nah. If you want to do music, come learn. Like I'll show you.
Okay.
But you need to
get grades in school.
Yeah, you need to get grades. But I really wasn't going for school. Like in my secondary school, like there was a mad racial divide. There was a black playground and a white playground, we used to call it. The teachers, to me, were like I just thought they were racist, to be honest. And so I just wasn't locked in at all.
Really trying to hit you on that school to prison pipeline.
I'm telling you. So college came, I went to Croydon College. It was the only one I could get in to study A-levels at.
Yeah.
But it was, I think, one of the worst, if not the worst, in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone got stabbed on her first day and everything. First day, first lesson, man.
First lesson.
How you that mad? 9 a.m. in the morning.
9 a.m.
That
That's crazy.
I was coming through, walking through college. There was dogs and.
That's crazy. 9 a.m.
Yeah, but
How are you waking up on badness?
bro, waking up mad. Yeah,
Just straight after the cornflakes.
trust.
Cornflakes straight to the
Someone
nankin.
must
That
have
is mad.
shat in them cornflakes for real. But, ooh, yeah. So, them times I proper started to get interested in like black history, liberation, socialism, and them things there.
People forget that a lot of our black radicals and revolutionaries, they were street niggas.
No, factually.
A lot of them were.
Factually.
More time. Especially like if we're going back like even the time in the 90s, 2000 is the case of Britain, and then go back even further, the 70s.
No, 100%.
Both here and in America. A lot of them were street niggas. More time.
Definitely. And even after all of those movements came to an end, there wasn't really much to do but go back to the streets. You feel me? But yeah, I started to get into that side of things, started organising and reading and being involved with all sorts. Then that kind of fell apart. I was, all of those organisations at the time, London Black Revs, the group I was a part of called Our Movement, and that all kind of collapsed and all sorts of internal divisions and police surveillance and that fell apart. I was kind of lost for a second, man. Then I thought, let me just lean into this music thing a little bit.
I think one of it is because how else are you supposed to fund it? You can't get traditional modes of funding for it.
Facts.
Especially when you're running a movement against the very same state that you could get funding from.
100%.
So you're like, okay, cool, I'm already jugging. Now, instead of jugging for me, I can jug for reasons that make sense.
That's what it was. That's what it was, man. But a lot of those people, man, them times there, I'm still mad grateful to them people. Some of the ones who were jugging at the time, like, bro, they were literally putting food in my belly type.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm grateful as hell to them times. But when that kind of came to an end, there weren't really much to do but jug, consume, and Like, I ended up going to uni. I left Croydon College, went to a better college, got my degree and whatnot.
Nice.
But
what was your degree in?
Politics.
Nice.
Politics, yeah. But it's not really much I could do with that. But you got a degree in politics.
Yep.
You feel me? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I hear you.
In my mind, like, even when I was at uni, I was thinking, oh, you know what? I'm a get a 9 to 5, and I'm a jug as well. And then I thought that was the money glitch to life. I was thinking legal, illegal, Yeah, but it didn't really work out. I got
classic.
Yeah, I got convicted. I got arrested for PWIT's possession with intent to supply Class A, Class B. Then after, I couldn't really get a job.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
No, trust me. So I just locked in with the music, gave it my full energy, and here I am today. The rest is history.
I feel like it's a tumultuous journey.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And I think one thing that's interesting for a lot of people I've been interviewing, a lot of people come out of education wanting to pursue arts, even though that wasn't the original career direction at all, right? Even though they've maybe even thought about doing a traditional job and following a traditional career path of doing like a humanities subject. And it's always humanities a lot of the time.
Yeah,
most of the time it's humanities subject. Sociology, history, things like that. I don't know what it is about it that makes a lot of good artists come out of those academic studies.
You know what? I think it just kind of gives you scope to understand the world.
Yeah.
Analyze, I guess.
Yeah.
Definitely helped me. If it didn't give me anything else, it gave me that.
Yeah. I think there's an understanding of culture that studying a humanity subject gives you.
No, definitely, man. Definitely.
It's like how, like, most comedians are really good sociologists. They have a good understanding of society.
You need to be, man. If you got that critical lens, you can break down anything.
Yeah. You've got to be able to be critical of society to be able to take the piss out of it.
No, definitely.
In the same way you have to be critical of society to make music about it. Like, even no matter what the context is, and it's like, just because you're rapping about street shit doesn't mean you're not critical of society.
No, I
it's
feel
just
like
from a
the
different
two are
perspective.
intertwined anyway. Yeah, if you're rapping about street shit, automatically that puts you on the outside of society. That puts you on the fringe of mainstream society. So
you're looking from the outside in.
That's it. Automatically, you're an outsider, so you are critical by nature. Yeah. Except if you're 50 Cent or someone like that.
Oh man, I mean, didn't 50 Cent recently get into beef with Mamdani?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Which is hilarious.
Certain things don't even make sense to me.
And then as like, to be petty, Mamdani walked out to
Ja
Rule.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't think anyone would ever out petty 50 Cent in my entire life, but someone managed it.
It's possible, man. I feel like I'm pettier than 50 Cent. Nah, I ain't petty. Man, there's some petty people out here for real.
True.
Some real petty people. It's 1,050 cents.
Yeah, there's 1,050 cents, but there's only one Fat Joe.
I'm telling you, man.
That man can lie, boy.
You know what? I've been saying I love his lies. I love the game's lies. They're two of my favorite lies. The game, he's number one, man. He'll come up with the most elaborate, fabricated story you've ever heard.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and Tupac was in the car. I was there when he got shot, man. I told him don't go to Vegas that night. I love the game, man.
But it's like, why? None of these lies are necessary, but you do it anyway.
No, real. That's why I like it. That's why I like liars. They entertain me. Because how can you sit there and tell a story we ain't gonna believe, bro?
Even when you 100% know there's no way this could be true.
No, facts.
There's no way this could possibly be true. Especially if you could verify it yourself.
Yeah, no,
like
100%.
you were there. It's like, no, I'll continue telling this lie that I know is 100% a lie.
You know what? I feel like my whole life I've just been around the maddest liars. I remember I was one person. They told me, man, I don't even know if I should say this on the thing. They might even see this, but man, one person told me they was dating a celebrity, right? Mm-hmm. I linked this, in fact, I'm gonna say when I was like 17, 18, 19, I linked this girl off Twitter. Mm-hmm. Not even on that type of timing, but just it was cool. And she just, all day she's lying, bro. She's like,
just lying.
That she's linking, Tori Kelly. What? Like, she's talking about Beyonce and Red Ted.
That said, just randomly linking Tori Kelly.
Why? And she showed me all of these tweets, that Tori Kelly tweeted, like, just on a random one, like, see you soon, Toronto or something. She's like, oh, that's about me. That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh, no. This was like, do you remember when obviously UK drill was a place and like girls love to just lie about linking random drill rappers, being like, I
was with Skengda, I told him
and then just to mix fruit in the pot, they randomly throw out their government name.
But you know what? I was lying like that in school, so I hear that. I remember when it was a gas gang OC thing. I was like, every day I was from a new gang.
Everyone knows about like that.
Every day I was from a new gang. When year 7, I came into the school talking about, I'm gas gang, bro. I'm TN1.
Oh, God.
You know what? I was big on the lies, man. I feel like my first fight was over lies. Maybe that's why I like lies so much, because I used to be one. I remember I went to one party in my neighborhood now. One R&B singer called Rainy Milo. Okay. Yeah. I was in the back now. Some brother comes up.
Hold on, question. Yeah. Is this a lie?
No, this ain't no lie. This
How do we supposed to know?
You'll never know, man. I might be one of them game type brothers just lying. Yeah. I was in the garden now, barbecuing. Yeah, then one brother comes up to me. He's like, yo, bro, like, what's your name? I was like, oh, I'm Tiny Ice Kid.
What kind of a name is that? Oh my God.
I didn't even know who Ice Kid was at the time.
Oh no.
I did not know who Ice Kid was at the time.
No.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm Tiny Ice Kid. He looked at me, he was like, no, you're not Tiny Ice Kid. Like, what's your name? I was like, I'm Tiny Ice Kid. Before that point, I never...
So you accidentally claimed to be a random next man's younger?
Yeah. Ice Kid's the grime MC.
I know,
yeah.
but you just randomly claimed
So
to be
random, so random. Yeah.
no reason.
Then he's like, no, you're not. Like, he's getting frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm getting frustrated too behind my life. Then somehow we start putting hands on each other. Like, man, I'm getting flung left, right, center. Yeah, food flying and whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't win that one. Still, I didn't win that one, but I held it down. Yeah, he had the African strength, but... Feel me?
You know what? It's one of those ones where, as men and as young boys, we have all told silly lies for the sake of bravado and masculinity to try and prove to someone that we're not. And I think the moral of the story is either one, learn to be yourself.
No, 100, man. The truth
or two,
will set you free. The truth.
Be a more convincing liar.
Nah, really?
Lie better, what you
like. Facts.
No, but
lie
even
better,
then,
man.
But the question is, did you lie for gyal?
Say that again?
Did you lie for gyal?
No. I was lying for the sport, man. I was lying for the love of the game.
That's the best
bro.
way to lie. You can't lie for gyal. That will get you in worse trouble than this.
Bro, I didn't know who Ice Kid was. I didn't know who Ice Kid was at all. I was just like, yeah, I'm Tiny Ice Kid, man. He started whopping in the back.
You lied for the streets. You didn't
in
even
these
lie for the
people's
gyal.
good barbecue. Yeah,
man.
In these people's good barbecue, man. I was a friend of a friend in that place as well.
I said you weren't even an invite like that.
Trust me.
And he's
Trust me, yo. That's what I'm saying, man. So if you learn anything, man, it's the line will get you fucked up unless you're the game. Or Fat Joe, man. Shit.
Or Birdman.
Birdman lies.
Bro, he lied to an entire label for God knows how long, bro.
What did he say?
Bro, look at Young Money, man.
When he was lying,
he was lying to everybody.
All of them people lie. I thought you meant he was telling them lies for no reason. Yeah. I'm talking about the people that lie for the love of their game, man.
Yeah,
shit.
Not just lying for peas.
That's what I'm saying. It must be a couple UK brothers lying for just the sport.
I mean,
I ain't even gonna name drop people.
There's certain podcasts that love to tell wild stories. Oh, do you know what? Specs, he lies just for banter.
How does he lie?
He just tells random lies about like his uncle or whatever for no reason.
Okay, is he lying? How you know he's lying?
Because he will literally admit he's lying 2 seconds afterwards.
Man, shout out Specs, boy, holding it down for the liars, man.
The true liars.
Yeah, man, if you're a liar out there, shout you out, man, but fuck you at the same time.
Well, do you know what, Tay? It's been great to really get inside your mind for what's going on right now, opinions on the world, culture, and what you've got coming soon.
For sure, man. Appreciate you having me, for real.
Bless. Easy.